All right, hello and welcome back, everybody. We are doing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets today. So, just like last time, I have my wife here. She's never actually watched Harry Potter. We just finished watching Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, and I'm going to be asking some questions. You want to say hi?
Hello, everyone.
All right, so first off, what did you think of the movie overall?
I think that the Chambers of Secret was better than the Sorcerer's Stone.
Mm-hmm. Just overall better.
Yeah, I think it's just overall better.
What stuck out to you the most out of the movie?
Um, what do you mean? Like anything?
What was most memorable? What stuck out? What called to you the most? What did you like, or what was the thing that upset you most?
the Okay, I think the most clever one was when I don't know his name, when Malfoy's dad put the book in Jenny's cauldron.
Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought it was very clever because they set it up from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it until when they
That's
said it.
why I pointed out to you even in the beginning, oh, did you notice what Lucius did? It's no. It's he put the book in the cauldron. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was just oh, maybe he's just giving free books because he thinks they're poor or something. I thought it was an insult. I didn't think that it was something that grand, But then besides that, it was the whole I am Lord Voldemort. The anagram. Dude, when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, that's fair. As a kid, I thought it was clever, but it's been done a lot now.
Yeah, I mean, it did come out, a while back. And I guess, back then, it would have been oh, that's cool. But, now that we're older and we've seen so many people do it, it's kind of oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So those kind of off the cuff questions, just kind of general feelings. Now we're getting to the actual questions that I kind of either found online or things that I think would be fun to ask you. So first one, which scene seemed the most scary to you?
Scary?
Yeah, which thing, if you're in that scenario, which one would you oh heck no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be here.
Bro, I'm with Ron. Heck no with the spiders. Harry Potter, you can go by yourself.
So you'd rather deal with the basilisk than the spiders?
Yeah. Okay, at least the basilisk, the phoenix gouges eyes out, okay? But the spiders, it was so many of them. I'm with Ron here.
Okay. Alright. So next question. Oh, for me, I agree with her on the spiders would be much more terrifying than the basilisk. Question 2. What do you think of Dabi and the house elf?
I think I don't know. He seems obviously it's hard to hate him because he's been abused and subjugated to slavery, it's hard to hate him, but he does things to the extreme where it's kind of really, Dabi, you couldn't figure out any other way,
Okay, yeah. So this actually leads into my next question. Were his actions justified? And how would you have handled him?
Was his actions justified?
Yeah, hexing the bludger, dropping the cake on Vernon's
The wife?
yeah.
The aunt?
Yeah. Well, it's a customer. It was his customer. He's trying to sell stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the cake was okay. I think that one wasn't totally that bad, but the bludger,
Yeah.
I think that one's a little bit too extreme.
Yeah, hexing the bludger was wild.
Yeah.
Shit, was trying to kill Harry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel I don't know, because Dobby was oh, it's dangerous. Did he say that he was they were trying to kill him or harm him or something?
Basically, yeah.
So he was trying to protect Harry in his own way. I wouldn't have gone about it that way, but hey, Dobby's just an elf.
Would you have been able to forgive him like Harry did and free him?
I think that I think that like in the beginning, like maybe like it's more of like, why are you being so traumatic? Why are you doing like all these things? Like you're so crazy, blah blah, blah, right? But I think that like I think Harry was very annoyed with Dobby too, right?
Uh-huh.
But I think it was at the very end when Malfoy's dad, when we saw him directly abuse Dobby, where you're like, oh, like
You realize how bad it is?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I get what you mean. All right. Question 4 now, because I think we kind of got through that one. I agree with you. We get it. Question 4. What did you think of the Burrow? Like, Ron's home. It was the first chance we got to see it was in this movie.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I didn't think much of it. It's in the middle of nowhere with just a lot of kids. Seems like a regular farmer family, even though they're not farmers.
Just a lot of magic everywhere and messy.
Yeah, like that's how I expect a home with like that many kids to look like.
Makes sense. Okay. That was a little more simple. It's kind of, I will say the Burrow is like a commonly returned to place. It's like a big deal in the whole series.
Oh, is
That's why I
it?
want to get your first impressions of it.
Oh, I would have never expected that it would
No,
be like
it-
that big of a deal.
Harry goes there a lot of the summers, and then it even is like, it gets destroyed. This is kind of a spoiler, but it does end up getting destroyed at one point. And it's like a big deal because, the Burrow is like Harry's second home away from Hogwarts because he calls the Dursleys and stuff his home, but he hates it there. You know, he does not enjoy being there.
Yeah.
And then, the Burrow, he loves being there, but he can't stay there all the time. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's very meaningful to Harry.
Mhm.
And then, so next question, because I think we kind of touched that one. What do you think of the polyjuice potion? That's the one that transformed them into Crab and Goyle and turned Hermione into a cat.
I think that if it's a potion that takes a whole month to make, that why is it so simple for a little girl to make in the middle of the bathroom one time possible?
Hello, Hamora.
Because she's a smart and intelligent girl who reads a lot.
Okay, but then execution is different from just reading. You know what I mean? If it takes like a whole month to make, I feel like if it's your first time making a potion that complicated that takes a whole month in the middle of a girl's bathroom, I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
That's fair. I get what you mean. Part of what makes it taste so long is that the things have to steep and like ferment.
No.
If I remember right.
I don't know, but like I feel like if I was Harry or Ron,
I'll go through. Yeah, hopefully I do this right, but apparently I had my mic recording in the B-roll.
the pain of your existence.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna mute it. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe we'll just laugh at me together. But I have my audio playing in the B-roll.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, if I was like Ron and Harry and I drank it and they like vomit, well, yeah, Ron and Hermione they vomited.
Yeah.
I would be like, girl, did you do this wrong? You know, like it, yeah.
Well, they still turned in the end.
I mean, I guess.
And even then, even the books describe polyjuice potion is just a really disgusting thing to drink. It's like really, imagine you're drinking not cottage cheese. You're spoiled milk. Imagine you're drinking spoiled milk.
I mean, obviously, she made it in the girl's bathroom.
But that's
On the
but that's
ground.
how it's gonna be no matter what. That's just how polyjuice potion is.
Okay.
It's just really gross and really like bad.
Okay, I don't know what. Okay, just go
But-
to the next. I don't
but-
know what you want me from this question.
Okay,
I
let me
don't know
clarify
what
better.
you-
Do you think it's cool to be able to have that kind of potion? You just transform it to anyone you want. Like,
no, if it's that disgusting. I wouldn't even want it.
fair enough. Okay.
At that point, I just used the invisibility cloak. I don't know why they just didn't use the invisibility
Because
cloak.
they needed to ask Draco direct questions.
But if Draco was already talking to the other two guys about these things, can't they just listen in on it?
Well, this way they can make sure that they actually get the questions that they want.
They didn't even ask any questions. They just got more offended more than anything.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Next, who is your favorite character in this movie?
In this movie, oh, that's kind of hard. I feel like my favorite character is. Who's my favorite character? I feel like it's mostly just Ron, Harry, and Hermione most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was Myrtle,
Yeah.
but she cries too much, and she's a little bit mean.
Yeah.
Malfoy was barely in it, and he was mean too most of the time.
Yeah,
I mean, he's always mean, but
this is a movie where you really see how rude and cruel he can be.
yeah. This is hard. I feel like there's like no one that sticks out really but Harry, because like Harry's the main protagonist.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you mine?
Yeah, sure.
So, bear in mind, I have the benefit of the other movies to help build on my characters.
Okay, no, don't do that. Just tell me your favorite character in this movie alone.
Okay, fine.
Look at you cheating.
I think it's still Dabi.
You think it's still Dabi?
Dabi himself is just such a like adorable, like sympathetic character. That's just like he. Because bear in mind, the whole reason he does what he does is because he wants a better life for himself. Because he even says himself, house elves are treated so much better after Harry Potter defeated Lord Voldemort, and he doesn't want Harry to die to prevent house elves from being mistreated again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so he has admirable goals. He has like a fair like goal in mind. You know, and it also like, I don't know, something about him is just so like endearing to me.
Yeah, like I said, you can't hate Dobby no matter what he does. Like he seems so sincere in the things that he does.
Yeah, and then of course there's Hagrid. Hagrid's always just a lovable guy, even though he's not really there in this movie.
Yeah, I don't know who my favorite character. I feel like everyone has a low-key mediocre role in this movie.
I will say I'm not sure, this might be a hot take. I think this is my least favorite movie of them.
Really? You like this movie more than the last movie?
Well, I like...
Oh, you like the last movie more than this movie?
No. I don't know how to explain it. I should have thought about this better before I said this. I think overall the second movie is more well put together. But I don't think any characters have a standout moment.
Yes, I agree.
Like, the movie itself stands better on its own compared to the first one, but no one stands out.
I think, for me, if I had to pick one, it'd be Tom Riddle all the way up until the anagram of I am Lord Voldemort. Yeah. I think that's where he lost me.
I mean, that's fair. Tom Riddle himself's very charismatic, very, like, interesting character.
Yeah, because, like, the concept is cool. Like, it's, like, a whole book. You write, he responds and everything, you know? And then, like, he basically deceives Harry, being like, oh, I'm a good guy, and, like, and these things, you know? I will say, like, I was, like, oh, my God, you know, when he was, like, bad and whatever, when he comes out as the villain, you know? It's just the I am Lord Voldemort that I couldn't get past. That's where he genuinely lost me. But everything else before then, I was like, wow, you know? Wow.
Alright, so I think we get that one. So, this one plays on it. Who's your least favorite character?
My least favorite character. I don't know who my least. There's like no one here that's like that hateable.
I know mine.
Who's yours?
Gilderoy Lockheart.
The professor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think. Okay, that's okay. So to me, in this specific movie, he's not the best moral character, you know, but I think he's probably one of the more interesting characters in the second movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I just find him really annoying to listen to. Like, he's so vain and conceited and just so, like, obnoxious.
Yeah, but then, like, I feel like, again, he just adds... He's just, like, a different vibe. You get what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like a lot of other professors, they give the same vibe. And then with him, it's like, again, he's not morally correct or anything. But I feel like he's one of the more interesting characters in the movies. Because everyone else is a little bit kind of bland.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I guess, yeah, I get what you mean. But, I don't know. For me, it's just the way his character is just irks me.
I get it. Yeah.
So he will forever be my least favorite character.
I think my least favorite character is... It was hard, I don't know. Myrtle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's annoying. She cries... okay, like, obviously, she cries a lot because she's dead. Someone killed her, and she doesn't know, and she's stuck in the bathroom.
Well, she knows she's dead.
She doesn't know who killed her.
Oh, right, yeah.
She doesn't know who killed her, and then she's dead in the bathroom. But then she was crying. She'd been crying even before she died.
Yeah.
You know, so she's just crying, and she's just kind of, like, miserable at life. And now she's stuck in the bathroom. And she's kind of mean. You know, so I don't know. I think Myrtle, she's just, like, a little bit, like... Yeah, I don't know. If I had to pick a least favorite character from the second movie, it'd be Myrtle. Like, I think with or without her, the movie could have carried.
Fair enough. I will say she plays a little bit more of an important role in the books, and even more so later on in the series. She does kind of play some stuff.
Oh my goodness, you know who my favorite character is?
Who?
Okay, it was not in the movies, but when we were watching it, you told me what had happened in the books because it was different compared to the movies, right? Ron's dad. Because at the bookstore, you said that Ron's dad, like, threw a punch at Malfoy's dad.
Yeah.
Because he was talking smack about his family. And I was like, wow, that's a man right there. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair enough. Okay. All right, so question 9, or now 8. Do you think Dumbledore knew more than he let on to the movie?
I mean, obviously, when they were, like, underneath the invisibility cloak, Dumbledore was like, if anyone asks for help, the school will always help. And he looks directly at Ron and Harry underneath the invisibility cloak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get what you mean. Okay. But yeah, so me personally, I am very confident that he knows, like, everything that's going on throughout the whole movie.
Well, you think he's the mastermind of everything.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he is. Alright, why did Dumbledore appoint Gilderoy Lockhart as defense against the dark arts professor?
Good question. I will say that I feel like the faculty is lacking in Harry Potter lots of the time. You know, it's not that surprising to me that he picked him.
I'll say for myself, and I'm stealing this straight from the Super Carlin brothers, for anyone who knows that YouTube channel, I very much agree with them and most of the community who say that Dumbledore's the mastermind of everything, and everything that happens throughout the whole series is curated by Dumbledore. Basically, I think that Dumbledore hires Gilderoy to show Harry what happens when fame goes to your head. Does that make sense?
You know, Dumbledore being, like, the strongest wizard and, like, being the principal and everything, he's putting a lot of faith in these little kids. You know, like, all these problems, like, they come along, and I feel like Dumbledore does nothing. It's like, faith. I have faith in these little kids that y'all are gonna be able to do it.
I think if it came to... I think Dumbledore's watching the whole time. If it came to a point where it's like, yo, they can't do this, I need to step in, he would.
Yeah, right? I mean, like, as of now, it just seems like he's not there most of the time.
Yeah, but, like, that's what he wants you to think. That's what he presents it that way. He makes you think that you have to rely on yourself.
Okay, but Hermione got petrified, and Dumbledore didn't come save her.
Because
He didn't know. He's like, oh, investigation, and we gotta wait until more kids are petrified.
No, they didn't have the. They had to wait for the tonic to be made. They had to wait for the cure to be made to unpetrify the kids.
No, but then like it's kind of like. Okay, the Chambers of Secrets has been opened before. Yes or no?
Yes, 50 years ago by Tom Riddle.
Okay, right? And so it has been opened before. And then, like, I don't understand how it took everyone so long to figure out what the heck happened. And Hermione was able to figure out that it was a basilisk within one library visit.
Because Hermione just reads a lot. She reads everything.
No, but then these are professors.
No, for sure.
These
I
are
get what you mean.
professors, and then like Dumbledore is supposed to be the greatest wizard that knows all these things, right?
Yeah.
So why is it that a little girl is putting like 2 and 2 together, and then these adults are just like, oh, children are petrified.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't. Sure, maybe Dumbledore is the mastermind, right? But I just think maybe they're just lacking a bit as faculty. Maybe they're understaffed. Maybe there's not enough teachers. You know, Hogwarts and real life Earth, not enough teachers these days. You know, and I think they're just probably understaffed.
All right, fair enough.
Because imagine, wait, how many professors are there?
One for each class. So, like, 13, 14 teachers, I think?
14 teachers for, like, that many students, 4 houses, and, like, many generations of students.
Uh-huh.
All in one. Because, like, because Ron and them, they started when they were, like, in what, middle school?
11 years old.
Yeah, 11, and then, like, the oldest people are, like, what?
17.
17.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of students for 13 staff members.
Yeah. There could be more. I'm misnumbering, but I think that's it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, maybe it's the faculty number. I think that's why I feel that they are, like, lacking.
Okay. Okay, so we talked about this earlier already. Did you like the final fight with the Basilisk?
I think it was alright. It wasn't like it wasn't the best fight ever. I thought they were gonna do more with what they learned in class, where they turned animals into objects. You know, but none of that.
That would have been cool.
None of that applied. They never used that. I thought they were gonna use that on the spiders, but they didn't use that on any of the spiders.
Honestly, that would have been cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought that he was gonna use it on the basilisk, but they didn't use it on the basilisk either. And I was just like, dude, like, what the heck, you know? And then, yeah, they didn't use anything from what they learned in class, and all he did was pull a sword from a hat.
I will say the sword becomes very important later on.
Yeah, later on, but then like here, it's like, I don't know. I guess it was just a little bit more anticlimactic.
It's a little jarring.
You know, because I will say, I feel like the storyline setup for the second movie I really liked, and so I thought that, you know, the final act where like the boss battle was gonna be more like epic, more like not just plunging a sword in him.
I get what you mean, yeah.
You know, but then it wasn't. They kind of lost the creativity after, because there's a lot of twists and turns in here, like a lot of like, what was it called? Where like it twists?
The red herrings, or I mean, I'm
Plot twist.
Oh, plot twist. That's the word.
Bruh, you speak English.
We both missed it.
Yeah, but I say twist.
Yeah.
You should have came up with plot twist. You're white.
That doesn't have anything to do with
English is your first language.
So it's yours too?
No, maybe.
Alright, I think we get it there. Question 12. What do you think Lucius' goals were by giving the diary to Ginny?
Who?
Lucius.
Oh.
Malfoy's
That's how you
dad.
say his name, Lucius?
Lucius.
It's not Lucius? Oh, it is Lucius?
Yeah, I just said it weird.
Oh. To frame her, duh.
Nothing else, just...
Well, obviously he had the book, right? And which means that I'm assuming he probably wrote on the book and communicated with Tom Riddle. And Tom Riddle probably told him, like, hey, you know, the Chambers of Secrets is here at the girls' lavatory, you know. So, of course, he's going to be like, okay, well, what little girl can I slip this book to? And then he saw his chance with what's her name? Ginny, right? And so he was just like, you know what? I'm going to put her here because she's like a little freshman. You know, she probably would go into the bathroom because she's a little girl. Why? And that's another thing. Why are they building secret chambers in little girls' bathrooms?
I can't say that. Ask Salazar, ask J.K. Rowling.
That's so weird. Building secret chambers in little girls' bathrooms?
Yeah, I couldn't tell. You brought this up when we first realized it too, but I couldn't tell you why. I get where you're coming from. It's definitely a little weird. Hey everyone, sorry for the word cut. I know it's a little awkward. This last question, it was more stuff about the diary and stuff, and more. I wanted to get her to speculate about how the diary came to be in the first place, and trying to get her to think about Horcruxes and stuff without telling her about Horcruxes. In the end, it didn't really work out too well, and kind of just rehashing things she had already said, so I decided to cut it out. Sorry for the little bit of a weird jump cut here. Hope you've enjoyed the video so far, and yeah, we're going to go to the outro from here. Thanks.
You know, it made more sense.
It was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this one. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I enjoyed this one more than the last.
Yeah. So, tier list wise, Chamber of Secrets and then Sorcerer's Stone.
Yes.
I have a feeling Sorcerer's Stone is going to end up at the bottom.
That's what you said. You said that it gets better.
Yeah, it gets better. I think, for me personally, I think 3 is the best one. 3 will forever be my favorite.
Sounds like you're biased. What are you going to do when I watch 3 and then I just don't like it?
You're entitled to your own opinion. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you all have a great time doing whatever you're doing. And yeah, bye.
Bye.